Guys, it's been going so well. These battlegrounds lately, God, they're the best. I've been having a blast. I've lost, I think, 5 battlegrounds in a row. It doesn't help that I'm playing Enhance either. Enhance is, it's a weird spec. Our damage is good. Our self-sustain's fucking god-awful. I think slamming on my... Just slamming my keyboard, just random buttons, it's about the same as you would be if you were just pressing your one defensive. That's the same defensiveness, no matter what. Slamming all the buttons or actually pressing your one defensive, you're still going to be as squishy as you are in every other circumstance. Alright, big cooldowns here, big one-shots, here we go. Here we go, boys, here we go. Pumping the damage, pumping damage. Like sweep, lol. Ooh, I got his roll, though. There we go. I'd like to tell myself that was all me, but it was definitely the Fire Mage. Holy shit, that 67,000 crit, though. That was all me, boys. All me. Does the burst make up for our lack of self-healing compared to other classes? Sure as fuck doesn't. Otherwise, I'd be playing Enhance a lot more. Alright, warrior. Let's see what you can do. Gonna counter-strike here. Ray of Frost, so we use our one defensive that lasts for 8 seconds, lol. An 8-second defensive that reduces damage by 40%. Such a weird... Can you spell reflect counter-strike, though? I don't think you can. And our self-heals. I don't even like to think about our self-heals. Our self-heals essentially are like super Walmart versions of Flash of Light. They don't really do a whole lot of self-healing, but you like to think it actually does self-healing. But look how much my health goes up when I use my one healing surge, which also uses my mana, which also uses my maelstrom. That's actually kind of hard to come by. Wow, my health skyrocketed there. If we die to this... Okay, it's a destruction warlock. I was gonna say, if we die to this warlock, that's probably affliction. I will be ultra sad. Here's my somewhat burst. I don't know, it's not really burst. Is it burst if I'm not using Ascendance? No, it is not. I'm dead here. Just dead in the stun. Yep. Yes, sir. That feels like Enhanced Shaman to me. Thank God we got Coxbox on our team. That dude's gonna carry us all the way to a W. It makes me... The only reason I think I'm so salty about Enhance is because I rolled Enhance in previous expansions knowing that it's like one of my all-time favorite specs in the game if it's done correctly. Cataclysm Enhance was the thing of wet dreams, to be honest. And now here we are. However many expansions later, 4 expansions later, I don't know, I can't math that high. I'm playing Alliance. Here we are, later in the future, and Shamanistic Rage is just not even existent. Astral Shift, probably one of the worst defensives in the game. Contrasted to, say, Demon Hunter Blur, Demon Hunter Darkness, Demon Hunter Double Jump Mobility, Bubble, Lay on Hands, Enraged Regen, Death Strike, Death Pact, AMS, AMZ, Cheat, Death, Cloak of Shadows, Sheep, Crimson Vial, Temporal Shield. So many great defenses in the game, and here we are with a 1.5 minute cooldown, 40% damage reduced for 8 seconds. But again, our only defensive cooldown is that. 40% reduced damage for 8 seconds. After that, you're dead. You have the same armor. You have less armor, actually, than, say, Resto Shaman, Ellie Shaman. Maybe a little bit more damage than Ellie. But again, your self-heals are less than Ellie for some reason as well. Ellie healing surges heal for like 30,000, but Enhanced healing surges heal for like 20,000. And then even less when you actually have healing reductions on your character, but luckily, I don't have any healing reductions on my character. Another sad thing about Enhance is that if you are going against a high armor person, you don't really do a whole lot of damage. The only damage you're really going to be doing against, say, Rat Pally or Holy... Okay, let's give an outrageous example. Let's say Holy Pally, right? Like, probably 60% physical damage reduction. The only damage you're really going to be doing against a Holy Pally as it enhances your Flame Tongue damage, your Sundering damage, and your Lightning Shield damage. And then any damage that's really just not physical, but the only damage you really do is Enhance is just physical damage because it's Storm Strike. Storm Strike is physical damage. You can tell by how long I rant and go off tangents how salty I am. If you go to any of my videos, the videos that I just talk a lot and talk shit about a spec, I've probably had like 10 losses in a row. That is what's happening currently. We'll use cooldowns here. No, we're not going to use cooldowns. We'll wait for the other berserking. We will use Counter-Strike though, and we will probably still die to this warrior. My god, we did it. If he was Fury, he would have shit on me. I'll give him that. And there's the 16k heals through healing reductions that I was talking about previously. I think the reason I'm so sad about Enhance is because it was, to me, a lot of the reason I still wanted to play WoW. In between Cataclysm and Mop, I'd say Enhance was really fun. Cataclysm, for Enhance, I was really loving it. Same with Wrath of Lich King. Wrath of Lich King Enhance, I was like, goddamn, I don't really even want to play class. I don't really want to play another class, and that's really weird for me because I like playing everything. But the design of Wrath of Lich King and Cataclysm Enhance was amazing, and it's just so bad. It's so sad and so bad to see like what it's at this point. The reason you play Enhance is because the metas right now just like have a lot of melee, have a lot of burst, and have a little bit of crowd control, and you win. And this is the scenario where I just want one really good team fight. So I can go in said team fight with this sweet berserking buff that I farmed so hard for. Alright, I'm using cooldowns. Sundering. But the cooldowns, though. When you actually use cooldowns, your damage is fucking amazing. But when you don't have cooldowns, and your cooldowns last for what? 15 seconds? How long does Ascendance last for? 15 seconds. 15 seconds of pretty good damage. Ignoring armor, which is really decent against Holy Pallies as well because of that high armor pool they have, but does it make up for the lack of defensives and self-healing we have compared to every other melee class in the game right now? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious what your guys' thoughts on Enhance are. I know Warthorus, he's like the only one of my viewers that willingly plays Enhance, and he does really well. From what he's told me, he'll just get really high crits, but what he doesn't talk about is the defensiveness and the overall flexibility, I suppose, of Enhanced Shaman in certain situations. And by that I mean, if you're an Enhance and there's, even in Arena, if you're Enhance and there's like 2 people on you, you need to go in Ghost Wolf for that 20% damage reduction. If you don't go in Ghost Wolf for that 20% damage reduction, you're almost signing your Death Warrant, really. It is just that bad when it comes to defensiveness. I've gotten to the point where, I mean, I am an Enhance main, if it's good, but for the past 2 patches of BFA, I've just somewhat refused to play Enhance. Just because of the damage you can take. But the damage you do, pretty decent. But the damage you take, unbearable. Makes me want to just play Havoc Demon Hunter with all those sweet defensive cooldowns. That's another story. Havoc Demon Hunter is just another monster. What you need to do, Blizzard, is you just need to nerf Havoc Demon Hunter as hard as you nerfed Enhanced Shaman, and then the world will just be a better place. Just give Havoc Demon Hunters 1 defensive cooldown and have that 1 defensive cooldown just be... God, what's a bad defensive? It shouldn't be Blur, because Blur is actually like a good cooldown. It can't be Darkness either. Maybe just give fuck Demon Hunters so bad and make their Darkness just a 10% chance to immune abilities, because that's what it feels like you did to Enhance. What did you do to my poor boy, Blizzard? Thanks for watching. I'm not salty. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out Twitch, check out Twitter. Until next time, guys, take it easy.